Why hello everyone, welcome back to Divinity. Where we left off, we defeated a whole bunch of stuff. As always, I am joined in by Thomas. Say hello.
Hi.
Okay, very good. Alrighty. We legit search everywhere in here. Did we? Yes, we did. Now, it's time to go back to the beginning place. What was
town?
Town, yeah. Go to the town. That's the wrong waypoint. There we go.
Okay.
North Gate.
Teleporting now.
Okay, now let's see if we could pick up that sheep and give it to the guy to show him proof that the woman's evil. Or that, you know.
Rest in peace, darling.
I pick up the
Where are you, Dick? Are you playing without me?
Teleport me to the guy. Go over there and I'll teleport.
Which guy?
Whoever we give the sheep to.
I don't remember who we gave the sheep to, but I don't know. We'll go to
I think it was the general guy, right?
Rest in peace, darling.
I'll let you know when I'm there. You can't move.
Can I teleport? This is a great style for the video, yes?
Oh, boy.
Sorry, sir.
The source hunter says that creep Robert stole my sheep.
And
Well, aren't you going to arrest that stinking thief?
I'll have a talk with him, madam.
My dude.
You, again. Do feel
I forgot
free
which
to
one do I need
depart
to
from
put?
Sicil at your earliest
Let's
convenience.
discuss Jake's murder.
Jake's murder.
Yep.
Yes. Discovered anything?
Yes, on the subject of Jake's corpse.
Stolen? Gods, what a fool that Roberts is. Taking a bribe in beleaguered
He's a
old
bit dead.
Sicil. Ah, what was he going to do with that gold? Buy the largest kipper in the land?
My mistakes are starting to come back to bite me now.
He has a lot to answer for, but not as much as the one that did the bribing in the first place. Guess your mission is pretty clear, isn't it? Off you go to find this munificent body snatcher.
Which one is it, honey? Evelyn, okay.
Evelyn? Master Theriron's apprentice? Nice lass, huh? Brewed me a potion once that cured me of a rash more bothersome than a badger down your breeches. No, she doesn't seem like the type to play hide and seek with stiffs to me.
Okay, now what?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're my go-to person.
Okay. Well, you know, why don't you get a little accusation towards him? Number two.
Okay. I'm gonna need to sell stuff first. Because I'm encumbered to hell.
That's because you're carrying a dead sheep.
Yeah, about that. When am I supposed to, you know, like, give it to him?
I don't know if you do give it to him, to be honest.
Oh.
So you just have a lovely dead sheep.
It's fine. Okay, dude. I heard you were seen at the matriarch.
You dare stand here and accuse me of involvement in this sordid affair? You dare accuse a captain of the Legion? Get out!
I messed up. Were you sure we were supposed to do that?
Before I have my men erect a gallows and string up a sauce pinata!
He's fine.
Are you sure? Hon, I don't want the quest to mess up. Come on.
Honey. Look.
It was stolen? gods, what a... Yes, yes. Well, I assume it has...
See?
Evelyn?
It's
Master
just
Feliron's
fine.
apprentice?
That's
Nice
great and all,
lass,
but what do
huh?
we do?
You suspect the mayor? Dear me, you couldn't be further from the mark if you lay the blame on a paraplegic cow.
We need more stuff,
Have
don't
you
we?
found any incriminating evidence against her? If so, let's have it.
Anyway, but yes, we more evidence.
Wait a minute.
You. What about it? Well, have you found any incriminating... It was stolen? Yes, yes. Well, I assume it hasn't crawled back to its grave. So have you found...
Alright, let's do this. What do we need to go
Well,
Get to shining recruits.
Sorry,
type of
sir.
evidence did we give him? Do you remember?
We gave him the book. We have the sheep. I don't know how.
Well,
No,
we killed the guy, honey.
No, but we have the sheep.
The sheep doesn't do anything but give us information. You killed the guy who had the info.
Toasty!
There has to be
Remember?
another way to find out. The dog has information. We could say that the dog knows.
No. That would have been an option by now.
Tomatoes. Heavenly herring,
Yeah,
delicious
time to
dogfish.
investigate somebody
Yours
else.
for a spread.
No, I want to do this quest.
We are doing this quest. She's part of this quest. I forgot. The door's over here.
In the wall.
No, not. It's in the corner.
Let's see.
So, which of you is more deserving of life?
Oh,
Those
yeah.
Are you over here?
Yes. Oh, wait, hang on.
I need you over here.
I know.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how
Hang on,
edgy
hang on.
and dangerous
All
you've
done.
become.
You know, one man's treasure is another man's treasure.
If only the popular girls from the Source
Popular
Academy
girls
could
think
see
it's
how
badass.
edgy and dangerous you've become.
I assure you, they're not as rich as I am. I'm here. What do you need?
It's fine, I took it with Baird. Anyway, I'm talking to this lady.
Oh, hang on. There's something right
One man's trash is another man's trash.
here. Okay. Go for it.
I'll read it.
Excuse me. This is a private sick room. Whose the name of 7 do you think you are barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant, bitch.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's this task. I'm just... Who am I to meddle with life and death this way?
A healer?
I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing! But this decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and 2 direly wounded men who need it. I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation, but perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I.
I am a little.
What would you like to
He's
know?
Debatable.
One of the brave few
I'm
willing to
more of a
traverse the
person that will
trade
kill
routes
everyone
plagued by the
without
undead.
hesitation.
A young
He'll
man,
kill everyone,
but
but
excellent
with his-
in matters of business, before he
Just in
fell
case they have a
victim
valid
to an
reason. I'll
orcish
just kill
club in the
people.
north, that is. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, but not quite so, and brought him here straight away. quite the venerable staple of Sicile, Stephen, and recently blessed with his 3rd grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple, and only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement, no less. Nearly everyone in Sicile is familiar with Grinning Stephen, and, as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family.
Okay.
You are? I thank you a million times for your help. Who have you decided should receive the healing stone?
I'll leave it to you, my beloved.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna give it to Grandpa.
Stephen should receive the stone. We know full well the difficulty of growing up without a family.
You know that's gonna
Boris has an entire life ahead of him. We're giving him 40, 50 more years, while Stephen only has half as many left to him.
that bottom one though. If you'd like to kill Stephen, perhaps I'll let his family have at you when you deliver the news. I'll even loan his wife my favorite clubbing thing. Clubbing. I'll have you know I'm okay with this. Well, let's see who's gonna win this one.
Imagine the joy on his wife's face, his children's faces, when Stephen returns to them. Isn't that a scene you'd like to see?
It's me. Lady, it's me. Joy and all that is not really my strong suit. Murder and
Yeah,
killing.
but I'm not gonna give someone a club to beat you with, so... I thought I'm tired of hearing the groan.
Stephen's an old man. He has lived a
let's see who
long,
wins.
full life. Boris should have that same chance.
He's cheating.
How did I cheat? I didn't know this.
You rock me. See what I did there?
Fun over there.
You could pick different stuff too.
So can you.
All
No
right,
reason.
we'll do it your way.
Boris it is? Yes, I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one man, but my
Nonsense.
heart breaks for the other.
Then we could say both of them. I forgot.
No.
Isn't this the part where we get shocked?
No, no, this is highly abnormal. What is this? This is lightning.
Pleasure in bidding you farewell.
What's taking that?
I'm trying to, but you're
Sorry,
in the
friend.
way. Your ass.
I wish there were enough stones for both of us. I'm feeling stronger already. 1,000 thanks to you, my hero.
Tell me,
I
what
promise
will you
I
do
won't
with
waste
your
the life
renewed
you've given me. What will I do? What won't I do? Seeing how short life can be, how easily it can be taken from you. I'll see it all. Do it all.
You did realize he's going to become a murderer, he's going to become a rapist and a killer. He want to do everything, so he's going to do everything.
And after I've climbed every mountain in Rivellon and smooched every girl who'll have me, I'll devote myself to learning the magic that saved me. Everyone deserves to feel the thrill of a renewed life. I'll see you around then. I'm liable to spring out of this bed at any minute.
Grandpa?
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones.
Can't say I didn't want to live. Wanted it with every fiber of my heart. Not just for my own sake, but enjoy what remains of your life, will you? Never know when it'll be snatched out from under you.
Who cares? A strange reaction, you curse. Blue lightning from a healing stone? I never see anything like it. And the stone looks different now too. Like it's devoid of life. Devoid of life. I begin to wonder if its magic properties.
I don't know what I did to deserve this.
I mean, sir,
I'm beyond
my
grateful.
English. Survive it, your little reaction. Yeah.
Is that so? Well, I handled the corpse myself, indeed, but I hardly knew the man in life. I was shocked when Ahu asked me to come to the crime scene, but Theliron had taken ill, and the responsibility fell to me.
Okay.
I arrived at the inn, where the body lay just where it had fallen.
Why are you talking so loud? Why are you
Like nothing
acting
I'd
so
ever
mean?
seen. A single intricate laceration.
Even Thomas got
wove
quiet because
like
this bitch is
lace
mean.
around every
I'll kill her
inch
after.
of his skin. Neither a beginning nor an ending point were discernible. I
mean, I can
examined
kill,
the
shit.
corpse
I
and
know that.
recorded what information I could. I personally delivered the corpse the short distance to the mortician's house. As far as I know, everything was, as far as a magical murder is concerned, quite normal. I've been studying under Theliron for some time now, but that task, being asked to play the gods, was the first time I've ever questioned my, well, suitability for the work.
Pleasure in
I've a
meeting you.
passion for this work, you see. A passion to see things put in order. From a flesh wound healed to an entire city made resistant to a fatal illness. What right has something as trivial as a wound or as senseless as an epidemic to take a human life?
I'm beyond grateful.
Okay then. She's the murderer.
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us. I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend. I don't know what I did to
Hey!
deserve this, but
Get out of here!
Only the popular girls from the Source
My
Academy
place.
could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Bale, are you kidding me?
I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'm beyond grateful.
Well, I think we're good now.
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend. Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Dude, are you gonna keep saying that over and over again?
I feel no pleasure in
Come on,
bidding
Belle,
you
we out of
farewell,
here.
friend.
I mean, the door.
I don't know.
Okay, now, where do we go now? We're going here? That's what you're telling me, Lassie? Lassie!
It's locked.
Not too much to carry, excuse me? I have too much to carry. I have a lot of stuff to carry. Right, well, this is Bale's. The door. Lockpick this door. Oh no, I need a lockpick. could easily do it if I have a lockpick. You have one? Nice. Alright, let's send this to Medora. That way she could lockpick the door. Okay, she can't lock the door. Okay, crap. Okay, next. Now, this is going to be a minute, guys, but this is the best way to break down the sword. Works best if people help. Thank you.
My power is your power.
This is gonna be bad. Okay, that's not gonna work. Best way to do is use my magic. It did way more damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use that. Now I know what you're thinking. This is kind of crazy, Jack. I know, but look, it's almost crazy. And the best thing to do is not use your weapon. You'll probably break it if you use it. At least mine is, you know, shooting. And we're almost there. There we go. Take everything.
Ah!
You never know when you want a pot. Evelyn's diary. Oh, let's quickly read that diary.
So she's got a lair on the beach, does she?
Perhaps that's where she stashed Jake's body.
Let's go. Don't worry, by the time he comes back, he'll catch up. I'm only walking after all. We should go to town really quick. There we go. That way I can sell all this junk and start being able to move again. One day we'll get to the town, the house. Hey Belle, I'm gonna need you to grab this really quick. I mean,
Dear me. How the coast reminds me of my long-fled youth. I sailed the sea.
okay, where's the shop at? I think I went all around. Ah, it was over here, okay. Yeah, I kind of figured he was going to do that. Heal.
What do you think you're doing?
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only ours.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Well, first I need to sell all your stuff. And then I'm going to identify all these things. Make more money if we identify them. Now, let's see here.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
A good day to you.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only ours from the sea.
Not the mood for cheese. That excuse is more home than the slice of this fine Norman land.
Quiet day on the market, it seems. Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Pay the big cheese on your block for the wheel of the good stuff.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens!
Hey, he could use that. How much does your weapon does?
Perfect for fire.
29 to 42, yeah? 29 to 42. Oh yeah, he could definitely use that. I'm sending you this. There you go. Yeah, I know, right? I know you'll definitely be able to use that.
This must be part of the expedition Lieutenant Selenia was talking about. Where are the others?
Now, how much your armor does, your chest piece?
Well, hello there.
And what do you use, robes or no?
I have heavy armor.
Okay, heavy armor. I have a heavy armor that does. Oh, okay. Mine does 50. How much Bale's does?
She has medium armor and hers is 32.
I got a 41 that's medium armor. Alright, how about your shoes? I got one that has 11 armor with lock picking and lucky charm.
My shoes?
Yeah.
15 plus 1 energy drive and 20 HP.
Perfect for fire.
There we go.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes. Toe of snake, wing of worm.
I like how
brew
you was
and
going to the
spice
same
and
person I was
stir
going.
and churn. Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth scroll to ground you.
Tomatoes.
Go.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
So what do we do with the sheep then?
We can get rid of it, I guess. We don't really need it, honey.
Are you sure? Because I felt like before we used it for something.
You can try giving it back to the lady who was complaining about it, I guess.
Where is she?
Right here.
Careful, comrades.
Well, hello there.
I've seen sorcerers.
If you've got a favourite sheep, best to fry her up now before she
About
gets
you stolen
thieved in the
sheep.
night like me dear plump Ogget, the finest in me herd. Oh, Ogget, you're rotten to the bone. Oh, me poor, sweet, plump girl. You've been wasted entirely. All that roast, all the mutton, not even the sausage grinder will want her now. Give her here, will you? Me little mouldering darling. Throwing that hog in the grinder can hardly make up for the loss of me sweet, succulent hogget. But I admit, it softens the sting a bit. I'll buy myself a new lamb and have a fine veal supper in honour of me lost hoggy woggy.
She's gonna eat.
I recently sold most of the tender loves to a trader heading north. Plenty of business that way these days. Those miners must be preparing for a mighty great feast. Wish I could have a nibble on my dear darlings, all ground and spiced.
She's gonna eat them. I'm fucking straight. At least they have me out. I have to go to the ball. The good thing is, we have... No, we haven't completed it. But we read her journal. I think we could go talk to the guy now, yeah?
I think so.
Now let me go and heal. Oh wait, I forgot there was a cat quest too. Hello.
Never saw you in the king crab before. You're welcome to scratch me behind the ears if you like. I won't scratch back.
Who are you?
I am Unsinkable Sam. At least that's what they call me around here. Used to be a ship's cat, but the clipper I was on sank, and I was the only one to wrestle himself free from the waves. The people here were kind and took me in. Been the king crab's foremost patron ever since.
Tell me about this ship that you on.
A magnificent ship she was. Used to belong to a pirate, I was told. Unlike me, she didn't prove to be unsinkable, though. We hit the cliffs right neath the lighthouse. Not very apt a name for that building, I must say, for no light was shining from it.
Do I seem like the sort
The
of...
moment I hit the water, I writhed around like I would on a hot tin roof. By some miracle, I managed to reach the beach, covered in kelp and smelling worse than a fish's funeral parlor. But I was alive, and that was more than anybody else could say.
You were the only one alive.
So I was. What friends I had. They drowned alongside the rats I used to hunt in the galley. And there I was, all alone. Not that I have it bad here, mind you. I've milk and fish aplenty. Most folks will pet me kindly, and when one of the village girls holds me tight against her ample bosom, I purr up a storm. But I do long for a companion of my own kind, and in that regard, there is no one like Maxine.
Tell me about Maxine.
Maxine, the mayor's darling pet. So gentle, so fair a feline. The grace of her whiskers, the subtle palette of dyes in her sable coat. She's one of a kind, that cat. She likes me. I know she does. But when I declare my love, she backs away. I don't know why. I have serenaded her and braved many a bucket of water for my efforts. But for some reason, she is not to be swayed.
Have you tried giving her tuna?
By all means.
What's your take on that?
People make a fuss about them because they endanger the lands around the city. They never bother me when I'm out for my monthly walk, though. But still, I do detest them. I mean, they're so unnatural, aren't they? Cats can have 9 lives, but humans are only entitled to 1.
Are you jealous? Can you tell me more about the orcs?
Oh, don't mention orcs to me. Worse than dogs, that lot. Sank Walrus Willie's boat right from under him. Best anchovy fisher in the world he was. A loss to us all.
Whatever happened to that true?
Now we have a new quest, but he quest is going to take a little bit more.
Do I
We have to do quite a bit to get the stuff that he wants.
Don't be seduced, comrades.
Before I go out there, there was a lady that I need to talk to. Where is she? Oh, hello.
How gratifying to see you return. You are quickly becoming my favorite customer.
Does Bear have some doctor skill?
You mean the first aid?
They call doctors.
She has first aid. Cures bleeding, crippled, and disease. Heals target for 10%. If it's not that, then no.
I'll give it to you in a sec. Need to clear some of my inventory, man. Quite full. Do you have a shovel?
Probably. Somewhere. I
have to make sure before I sell one. I have to.
Oh, well then you probably have mine, so don't sell it.
Okay. I'm gonna send it to you then. There you go. Alright, now that that's done with, let's downhill. Let's go and talk to Maxine. We gotta get that quest going. Huh?
I said that was weird.
What happened?
I was hearing the music from the tavern and it made me think of a different game specifically that I was playing recently. But the first one.
Golly gosh! One who flaunts the highways and byways of silly old Sicile with the easy elegance of a puss with her tail in the air. I do declare such a sight is rather rare around here. But where are my manners? I am Maxine, and you must be one of those hunters one hears so much about. Charmed, I'm sure.
About Sam.
Oh, he's a darling old Tom, isn't he? Paws over tails in love with me, and
do you want to fuck him?
Who can
yes
blame
no?
him? The feeling's, well, it's rather mutual, actually. But that pet of a puss simply doesn't have a penny to his name. At the risk of sounding as shallow as a spaniel, I can't but admit my love does not come unconditionally. What if we were to have kittens, he and I? They'd jolly well starve, wouldn't they, with an alley cat for a papa?
You're a gold digger. Interesting.
Oh dear Sam, he's such a good old bean. But he does rather reside at the bottom of the scratching pole, doesn't he? And dear me, one must have at least a mite of standards.
You're a gold digger in a hole. Alright. You're lucky I'm doing this with Sam.
I'm not doing it for her. You're doing it for Sam.
That's why I say, you're lucky I'm doing this with Sam. That's why I say that.
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
Where's young Esmeralda these
Listen,
days?
about Maxine,
she has
wants
the
money.
soft eye. So there's the rub.
Indeed.
I am but a stray, and she is the mayor's cat. Oh, I do understand her, I do. She wants a Tom of means, not privation. One who brings home the sardines and the occasional halibut.
Do you mind if I kill her?
Would that I still had my collar. Such a marvel it was, as bejeweled as the night sky with precious stones, said to have once been worn by a far-off Maharaja's best hunting cheater. Like the king of all cats I looked when I wore it. A gift bestowed upon me by a princess whom I had kept company during a long and perilous voyage. A precious band of gemstones, lost as I was tossed around by the waves like a ball in a game of catch. Among the waves it remains, I imagine. Won perhaps by a crab who fancies himself a Caesar with it. If only I could be the Caesar again, and Maxine my Caesarina.
Very well, I appreciate the info. Let's go talk to the Gao captain and see if we can get this quest completed. Love a God.
Oh, can't do that.
Oh, what do we need now?
I know we can go give him the information, but we're still gonna have to go to him.
What do we have to do?
Well, we did search that lady's house. You know, the apprentice doctor lady's house for a reason.
Okay, thank you.
Divines doubly bless you, friend.
No, you don't remember?
I forgot that I need to talk to this lady.
I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you. By all means. What? You found 2 of my soldiers cowering in the bushes. I expect more from tried and true legionnaires, but at least you did the job for them. I guess we'll have to look for the source of the undead in other places. My legionnaires, they all perished?
Nice.
How fate has treated them wantonly.
And so did the boy.
And if it weren't for you, the archaeologist would surely have died as well. He has much to be thankful for. Where that are churches have churchyards, and churchyards attract necromancers. So goes the sinister logic. They must come from somewhere, So I did. The chances of survival during these sorties are Lieutenant Celine. Now I said, and that is exactly. So good to see you again, Source Hunter.
Alright, it's marvelous. At least we got that completed.
Oh yeah, did you send it in the bed?
What?
I don't know, the doctor thing you were talking about.
Oh no, I haven't done that yet. I was thinking if you're worthy. I'll send it to you now. Alright. Let's see. You got it?
Mm-hmm. Captain.
You and Captain guy open. Go for it.
Yes. Discovered it was stolen? God! Yes. What is in her diary certainly seems to implicate she dabbles in sorcery. Well, you're supposed to be the source hunter, aren't you? Go hunt some source!
Okay, we're good.
You,
my tolerance that was given.
Do feel free to depart from Sicil at your earliest convenience.
Understandable.
Before I slice him apart. Now, what are we off to now?
Well, we have the cat quest.
We also have the cave quest as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, there's a quest in here that we could get done quickly. Where is...
Skull.
Huh?
You mean the skull?
I believe so, if that's the one that talks.
Yeah. It's the skull. Actually, didn't we need it for a quest in the cave?
I believe so, yeah.
Hear the stage calling you.
This is a quest we could get done quite fast and 3 XP as well.
Today, I think,
Definitely.
The great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show. Autographs will have to wait until the end.
Tell me about yourself.
I doubt I have to tell you that I am the amazing singing Stefan, the only sentient severed head in Sicil. My audience sings my praises from hill and dale. Psst, you're a source hunter, aren't you? Oh, bless the seven. Look, you've got to help me. I've been kidnapped. Pleasure to meet you. Now, please, Stefan has many fans to meet today. Psst, now help me. Take me to Reginald's cellar. There I will reveal everything.
We can't just pick him up because then everybody's going to get pissed.
Bravo! Yeehaw!
Right. You, get out of here.
Other kid, you there! Take a seat. Prepare to
Discuss
laugh
about
your
your
head
talking
off.
head.
Cry your eyes out and teeter on the edge of your seat with that's right, a talking head. And he doesn't just talk. He'll weave you a yarn so fantastic, you'll be begging to hear just one more and just one more. It's quite a story how I found him, too. I obtained this curio by some rather sensational means. You see, I was diving in search of a rare medicinal sea herb. I volunteer at the local children's apothecary on weekends, in the shallows around Sicil's own Black Cove, when I spotted something amazing. The chest belonging to the fabled Captain Pontius. Though the chest was stuck fast, I summoned a swell of great strength and prized it free from the ancient rock. I had the treasure of a lifetime in my very hands. But then, slurp!
Still talking to him.
I was swallowed by an ornery kraken that seemed to appear from nowhere. In the hubbub, I lost hold of my prize and watched it sink to the bottom of the beast's cavernous belly. Still, I feared only for a moment that all was futile. Before my mind's eye swam the faces of the many war widows and leprotic orphans who would be lost without my charitable support. I knew I had to live. Grabbing fast to the hilt of a cutlass that floated by at just that moment, I summoned all my strength to slash a great gash in the creature's gut. Freeing myself from my would-be tomb, I swam as quickly as I could, first to the surface and then to the shore. It was there, along the rocky beach, that I tripped over this talking head. Strange, isn't it?
Indeed, enough of your shit. Talk to the other guy.
A talking
Oh, wait,
head?
I've got to tell him about it.
What dark sorcery is this?
I know. Talk to him, I can't get through you.
Strange fellow, isn't he? Hello, little
That's right, a talking head.
I did that, Paul.
And he doesn't just talk.
I know, I was
He'll
trying to
weave
go
you
with
yarns.
this one.
Ah, yes, I know of that talentless bull. He was here entertaining the troops before I was brought in. I'm sure the hack simply bored his audience to tears until they cried for a replacement. Enter Reginald the Illusionist. We need our boys in red happy, relaxed, and ready to fight. Not wasting their energies cringing at a fool with a depressed rabbit in a borrowed hat.
By the seven, what a
But
tale!
for now, we're gonna have to wait for now.
My word!
Oh.
I know. No worries, next time though. I know, don't you hate that when you... That's the most power, you know, God of War, Horizon, every time there's something good, it's right there you have to end. It's fate, you know? It's a fate for a YouTuber. As for now, guys, this will have to be it, unfortunately. Why do you think I always say unfortunately? I do hope each and every one of you have a lovely night or day, depending on where you are. And remember, next time we'll be right here doing this quest. As for now, I hope each and every one of you have a lovely night or day, depending on where you are. And remember, I will see y'all all next time. Peace.